how much more can I improve? What level is there beyond me? What more can be done? When you do something that's never been done before, when it's you versus you and nobody else, it becomes a question of how much further you want to go.
The greatest 120 plus of all time, it gets no stronger than Jesus Olivares.
He's already put in the best performance that any powerlifter has ever done.
He is the strongest powerlifter that ever lived. Oh my God! I can't believe it! Enjoy him while you have him. Greatness on display at Sheffield.
Takes me back, man. Takes me back. It just still seems very unreal when I think about it. Last year going into Sheffield, I really didn't look at Sheffield as a competition between me and 11 other men. It was just me going out there to show the world what Jesus Olivares can do. I accomplished that beyond even my own imagination. The athlete in me wants to directly say, like, Sheffield 23 doesn't really matter anymore. When you're a veteran, you know, when you've been through it time and time again, you just understand, like, you accept your victory, you rejoice, you know, pat yourself on the back, and then you just put the trophy on the shelf, man.
Jesus Olivares, your reigning world champion for the third time with a 1,080 kilo total.
There was a time and point this year after Sheffield where I kind of took my foot off the gas a little bit. I needed a break mentally and physically, right? And I think that kind of showed into Worlds. I had a drastic drop in performance, right? Because I knew that the stakes weren't really that important. They really weren't relevant, you know? I hate to talk in such a manner about a world championship, but that's just the reality.
Jesus Olivares with a commanding 100 kilo lead. Don't anticipate anybody's gonna catch him.
I got off doing an 1152.5 kilo total, and where I was spiritually, mentally, and physically, like, I really wasn't in any shape to imagine doing anything more than what I did at Worlds. It was kind of hard for a minute, man. Like, I really had to question myself. My uncle asked me this, and he was like, son, like, what drives you to continue to seek further heights when you're the ceiling? The precedent that I've set for myself and the expectation and the pressure and everything that comes with being a champion and being that guy, it can be daunting, because last year I was a wild card invitation. But now, as the reigning champion, the dynamic is a little different. It's not me trying to go out there and, squat 1,000 pounds or bench 6 or do 9. I don't think I've ever been one to shy away from expectations of these caliber. I've been through several situations in my life where I've had to live and continue to work and press forward and prioritize my goals in the face of any obstacle. To me, this is no different. If anything, it's gonna push me to be even better. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, but it's like, I'm not ready to relinquish this. I just want to build a dynasty. I want to build a legacy. I want to leave something behind. I think I have a lot of valuable experiences and opinions that could help out people who were in my situation 3 years ago, 4 years ago. You know, like, there might be the next Russell Orhe or Jesus Olivares, or like the next, whoever you want to call them, and they're like going through a hard time right now. And if they can find me, or if they can somehow be impacted by what I'm doing now, then it's all worth it, man. Every single negative thing that I went through, that I've overcome with the help of my family and my Lord and Savior, like, then it was worth it. And I think that's kind of what helps me go through life at times. I remember last year I said, like, when you're chasing your own dreams, sometimes you gotta crush somebody else's. And I know a lot of people are coming into this situation, like, with grandiose levels of self-belief, but at the end of the day, there can only be one person who's the biggest, the baddest, and the strongest. So Let's run it back.